Good morning and welcome to the 11th Annual Champions of Healthcare Awards presented by the Manatee Chamber of Commerce. We are thrilled that the noise level in this room is as high as it is because it means you all are networking and connecting as you should be at a chamber event. But thank you so much for your attention. We want to make sure that we stay on time this morning with your important and busy schedules, so welcome. My name is Jackie Dzelski. I'm the president and CEO at the Manatee Chamber, and we are thrilled that once again, we have a sellout crowd for the Champions of Healthcare Awards. Yeah, that deserves some applause. Now that we have you quiet and seated, we're going to ask you to please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you so much. Please be seated. As you're getting comfortable, please know that there will be additional coffee service, but you're also welcome to help yourself to the station. Hopefully you enjoyed that this morning. If you also could please silence your mobile devices. We want you to take many, many photos this morning, post all kinds of happiness and congratulations as we announce our nominees, finalists, and winners today. But if we can avoid the ringing, that would be super helpful. My first order of business, now that we're underway, is to recognize the elected officials who have joined us at this year's Champions of Healthcare Awards. I want to thank City of Bradenton Mayor Jean Brown, City of Bradenton Councilwoman Jane Coker and Lisa Gonzalez Moore, and representing Congressman Vern Buchanan's office, Edward Valdez. If we could show our appreciation for them joining us this morning. Many of you have name tags that are matching all of these bright colors of the goodie bags on your tables. You look like generals this morning, but the ribbons are recognizing the sponsors who make this awards program possible, our nominees and our finalists for this year's awards program. Many of our past winners also have ribbons on their name tags. Our Youth Volunteer Award winner and our Lifetime Achievement Award winner have special ribbons this morning. You know that we announced their names ahead of time, and our Chairman's Circle investors for the Chamber. So thank you all so much for the ways that you contribute not just to this event, but to the health and wellness of our community and the mission of the Chamber. One of the most important opportunities that we take each year is to open up the nominations for these awards to the community. And this year, once again, the community responded with more than 60 nominations of amazing individuals and programs and nonprofits and businesses and governmental entities, philanthropists, elected officials. The list goes on for the awards. There are 9 categories for the Champions of Healthcare Awards each year. So at this time, I would like those more than 60 nominees to please stand and be recognized. Let us show our appreciation to each and every one of you. Thank you so much, and I know that not everyone can be a finalist each year, but I know for the nominees who were not chosen as finalists this year, your future in this awards program, I have no doubt, is bright, and we look forward to receiving nominations again next year. We also have, as I mentioned earlier, ribbons recognizing our past winners, and there are a number of you, including several of our past Lifetime Achievement Award winners in the audience this morning. If you are a past winner of a Champions of Healthcare Award, would you please stand also to be honored for your contributions? Please, past winners, there's a lot more of you than are standing. Some of you are still sipping coffee and not standing, but I'll forgive you. So We have a number of event sponsors that make this awards program possible each and every year for the Chamber to invest its resources and for the community to celebrate. So I would like to recognize these businesses and organizations now. You'll see their logos on your tables and your printed programs, but we certainly want to recognize them from the podium this morning as well. Once again, our presenting sponsor, Regions Bank. Thank you so much. Regions has been on board since the inception of the Champions of Healthcare Awards. You'll hear more from Regions later in the program, but thank you so much to our presenting sponsor. To our scholarship sponsor, Kaiser University, Dr. Morgan, thank you so much to you and your team for coming forward to sponsor our Youth Award Scholarship for the program this year. Our program sponsors, Blaylock Walters, Empath Health, Tidewell Hospice, HCA Florida, Blake Hospital, Lake Erie College of Osteopathic Medicine, and Manatee Health. Our corporate sponsors, Acrisure, GTE Financial, MCR Health. Our supporting sponsor, We Care Manatee. Our goodie bag sponsor, Coastal Hearing. So if you haven't yet peeked in your goodie bag, make sure you take that with you. I know several of you have placed it on the floor. That's fine, but there are a number of great items in there. Thank you to Coastal Hearing and to everyone who contributed to our goodie bag. Our printing sponsor, Minuteman Press of Bradenton. And thank you to the platinum investors of the Manatee Chamber. These are businesses and organizations that invest well beyond their annual membership dues to support the mission and work of the Chamber. Brown & Sons Funeral Homes and Crematory, Carr, Riggs & Ingram, the City of Bradenton, Freedom Village of Bradenton, IMG Academy, Manatee County Government, Manatee Health, MCR Health, the Mosaic Company, NDC Commercial Real Estate, NDC Construction Company, the Pittsburgh Pirates Bradenton Marauders, Raymond James Wealth Management, Bruce Body, the Sarasota Bradenton International Airport, our newest platinum investor, not even yet on the banner, forgive us, but on your screen, the School District of Manatee County, Seaport Manatee, and South State Bank. Please, a round of applause for all of our sponsors and investors. You know, each year it is truly heartening to see this room filled to capacity to honor the passionate and compassionate work of so many in our community who invest and serve in a way that impacts our health and wellness. And thank you to each and every one of you for supporting the Champions of Healthcare Awards with your attendance. And we are honored that once again, we are here in the summertime to offer these very important recognitions. We also extend our sincere appreciation to the members of the Chamber's Healthcare Committee. Each year, the Chamber has more than 20 committees and task forces and councils that convene and bring business leadership and the business voice to important issues in our community that impact our members and the community. Our Healthcare Committee is no exception. If you are a member of the Chamber's Healthcare Committee, would you please stand and be honored for the amount of time and effort and brain power that you bring to the work of the Chamber's Healthcare Committee? And again, I know there are more of you out there than just Shirley. Thank you all so much. If you have an interest in serving on the Chamber's Healthcare Committee or any one of our other committees or task forces, you can always chat with a Chamber board member or staff member. We would love to have your involvement. It really is the grassroots effort of business leadership that accomplishes so much through the Chamber. So as we recognize the critical importance of a strong and dynamic healthcare sector, we recognize that you all not only employ a significant portion of our local workforce, but you serve as a key pillar of our community. Moreover, we believe that the well-being of our community is central to our overall quality of life. The mission of the Chamber is to build a positive business environment while enhancing our community's quality of life. And I think we all would agree that the health and availability of healthcare resources is critical to our quality of life. And it's a reason that the Chamber launched the Champions of Healthcare Awards many years ago. So congratulations to all of our nominees, our finalists, and of course the winners who we will announce this morning. I also want to take a moment to recognize our exceptional chamber staff. Most of them are behind the scenes there and probably there, but please, would you honor our chamber staff for all of their hard work. Particularly this morning, Tanya and Kaylee give a wave. They put the vast amount of work into the logistics of this event, and we are so grateful to everyone. Now, before we take a short break for the great staff here at the Grove to serve a delicious breakfast, I would like to invite Justin Phillips, owner of Minuteman Press and chair-elect of the Chamber's Board of Directors, up to share an invocation.
Good morning, everyone. All right, may I ask if you would please bow your heads. Heavenly Father, we gather this morning with hearts full of gratitude and reverence as we celebrate the remarkable individuals who serve in the sacred vocation of healthcare. We pause to acknowledge compassion, the sacrifice, and the quiet strength that these caregivers embody each day. Bless this ceremony and all who are present. May it be more than a moment of recognition. May it be a reminder of the deep impact one life can have on another. We honor those who bring healing where there is pain, clarity where there is confusion, and hope where there is fear. For the hands that comfort, the minds that innovate, and the spirits that persevere, we give thanks. Grant continued courage and renewal to all in the healthcare profession. Strengthen them in their weariness, uplift them in their challenges, and remind them that their work is not only necessary, but noble. As we reflect on the contributions these professionals have made, may we be inspired to serve others with equal dedication, empathy, and integrity. With deep appreciation, we ask for your blessing on this ceremony and all those who give themselves for the health and healing of others. It's in Jesus' name that we pray. Amen.
Thank you, Justin. So now please take a few moments of networking with those at your table. For those of you who did not drop a business card in the fishbowl in the lobby, we will be giving, did I say something weird? Oh, okay, y'all are laughing. I'm like, oh gosh, did I misspeak? Be sure to drop a business card in the Regions Bank fishbowl because we will be giving away one of the coveted green Regions Bank bicycles immediately after breakfast. So enjoy your breakfast and we'll be back up here in just a few minutes. All right, we are back at it. I hope you are enjoying your breakfast. My table reassured me that I did not misspeak. You guys just took my request to start networking like before I even stopped talking. So that's what that awkward moment for me was. So I'm glad I didn't mess anything up. But now I have been joined on stage by Dan Eveloff, the market president for Regions Bank, and we will be giving away the famous, because not infamous, right? The famous green Regions bike, and of course, it's the Healthcare Awards, and there is also a Regions green bike helmet in the lobby to go with the bike as well. So Dan, I'm gonna hand the fishbowl over to you, and you can draw our winner.
Thank you. Big Deep.
Big Deep. Pick a name that I can pronounce. Okay, here we go. All right, this is a name that's familiar to many of us. Also a name of a former winner. I think she's just moving seats, but the winner of our Regions bike is Dr. Jennifer Bensi with the Florida Department of Health. Thanks, Dan. We will see who here has a pickup truck and can take that down to the DOH for you. Okay, she lives 5 minutes away, so she'll be riding it home if anybody would like to send her off on her merry way a little bit later. All right, so without further ado, I would like to introduce Matt LaPointe with Blaylock Walters. Matt is the chair of our Manatee Chamber Healthcare Committee, and he will be the master of ceremonies for the rest of the morning. Matt, you can take it away.
Thank you, Jackie. Good morning, everybody. Please continue to enjoy your breakfast while we move along with this awards program. Thank you to the Grove for a great breakfast. Thanks to all the servers. You did a great job taking care of us this morning. A crowd this big, I'm sure, is a challenge. So thank you all very much. I'd also like to thank Jackie, the staff of the chamber. I don't think all of us really quite realize how much behind the scenes work goes into putting on an event like this. And the fact that it just flows so smoothly and goes so well is a testament to the hard work that's put in for months before the event actually happens. So thank you very much again to the chamber and the staff. We were honored this year to have received more than 60 nominations for the Champions of Healthcare Awards. As you can imagine, selecting just a few finalists and the winners from such an outstanding group of nominations was no easy task. Every nominee is a champion, and we appreciate all of you. We had 5 dedicated individuals who volunteered their time and their expertise to serve as judges this year. I had the privilege of serving alongside. The judging panel was fun. There were some debates. There was some. There were no arm twisting that I can recall, and it didn't get physical, but we definitely have some spirited discussions. The caliber of the nominations was exceptional this year. I'm confident that many of the individuals who were recognized this year who did not win will very likely be nominated again in the future, and we welcome repeat nominations, so please keep that up. Well, we have a slide, I think, of the judges. The people who helped us make the decisions are on your screen. Rob Casio of Manatee Memorial Hospital. Would you stand, Rob, as I read your names? Would you stand? Rob Casio, Shauna Francis of HCA Florida Blake Hospital, Dr. Jennifer Bensi from the Florida Department of Health, Valerie Vale of the Manatee County Medical Society, and myself. Let's give a round of applause to our judges. We'd also like to take a moment to recognize and honor everyone who works in our healthcare sector. Your contributions touch 2 of the most vital aspects of our lives, our personal well-being and the overall health of the community. As Jackie said earlier, the overall health of the community, the availability of healthcare services is part of what makes this community great and a wonderful place to do business and to live. You lead and support a wide range of organizations, businesses, not-for-profit agencies, all working together to strengthen our healthcare system and to improve lives. Your work is essential, and we're deeply grateful for the commitment and compassion that you bring to your work every day. While we're here this morning to celebrate a number of award nominees and finalists and winners, again, we want to emphasize that each one of you is a true champion. Your dedication, compassion, service to others make a lasting impact on our community. We appreciate the work you do. Please take a moment to give yourselves a well-deserved round of applause. Our community is better because of you. I now have the distinct honor of introducing the people, programs, and institutions that were selected as finalists this year. I ask that each of you stand and remain standing to be recognized, and we'll have a round of applause for everyone at the end. So here are the finalists for this year's Champions of Healthcare Awards. In the adult volunteer category, Dr. Jeffrey Gelber of Turning Points, Carol Lynch from HCA Florida Blake Hospital. Lynn Okerson, Empath Health, Tidewell Hospice. Maybe it'd be better if we hold our applause to the end so we can try to get you out by 9:30. In the innovation and research category, we have Can Community Health, Dr. Darlene Lobel of the Deep Brain Stimulation Program at Neurospinal Associates, the Heart and Cardiovascular Center at Manatee Memorial Hospital. In the institution and program category, the Academy at Bradenton, the CATCH program at Step Up Suncoast, and We Care Manatee. The finalists in the Allied Health Professional category are Elizabeth Brown of Manatee Memorial Hospital, Megan Hawkins at HCA Florida Blake Hospital, and Shirley Parado at the LECOM School of Dentistry. In the nurse category, our finalists are Diane Aubrey at Manatee Memorial Hospital, Nisha McClendon at Can Community Health, and Melissa Tunk at HCA Florida Blake Hospital. Okay, we're going to ask the finalists in the physician and dentist category to stand. Dr. Christopher Cooper of Lakewood Ranch Medical Center, Cooper Family Medical. Dr. Fabian Ramos of Ramos Center for Interventional and Functional Pain Medicine. Dr. Stelios Rekas of Manatee Physician Alliance General and Weight Loss Surgery at Manatee Memorial Hospital. And in the individual of merit category, the finalists are Claudia Glover of Step Up Suncoast, Trudy Moon of Air and Energy, and Dr. Melvin Price of MCR Health. In the final two categories, we've already announced these winners. You'll hear more about them in a few minutes, but please allow them to stand with all the other finalists. In our youth volunteer category, Quinn Tran at Braden River High School, and in our Lifetime Achievement honoree, Daniel Friedrich. Thank you. Thank you, all of you. Appreciate that. Well, I'll now announce the winners in the first several categories. After each winner is announced and they make their way to the stage, we'll have a short video that highlights some of their accomplishments and the impact that these champions are having on our community. We hope that each of the award winners will take a few minutes to give us a few words as they come up on stage to accept their award. Okay. Our first category, the Adult Volunteer Award. This category recognizes individuals in our community who volunteer for the betterment of the health of people in our community. I'm pleased to announce that this year's winner is Lynn Okerson of Empath Health, Tidewell Hospice. We asked Linda Anderson, the volunteer coordinator at Empath Health Tidewell Hospice, to share her thoughts on some of the ways that Lynn's generous volunteerism is making a difference. Please enjoy this video produced by METV.
Hello, I'm Linda Anderson, volunteer coordinator for Tidewell Hospice, and it's my pleasure to introduce you to Lynn Okerson, a true volunteer champion. I first met Lynn in October of 2023 and soon found that she exhibits everything that we hope for in a hospice volunteer: generosity of spirit, an open heart, and a quiet presence. She knew right away that she wanted to be with patients, so she started in our 14-bed hospice house. As she learned our program, she began to see ways to enhance the volunteer presence in the house. Trained in contemplative care, Lynn, along with our chaplain, created a bedside companion program, identifying patients who perhaps had no family present and were lonely or in need of additional spiritual support. The program is growing as others realize this is a possibility for them. But she wasn't done there. She is now working on involving staff and volunteers in the Sacred Pause, which is a gathering around the bedside of the deceased patient showing support and respect for the patient and family. She also serves as a mentor for new volunteers for a program called Befriending Death that allows participants to discuss and question things that are often taboo subjects. Tidewell is a member of INELDA, an international end-of-life doula. It's a nationwide program for volunteers that pairs them up with patients and families and helps them with end-of-life issues. They focus on last wishes, planning vigils, legacy projects, and just saying goodbye. Of course, Lynn has now chosen this role as well. In addition to caring for emotional needs, when Lynn realized some of the patient rooms did not get good television or Wi-Fi reception, she approached a local provider and found they would replace some of the equipment free of charge. Lynn is friendly and open and easily recognized as a safe person for patients and families when they are most vulnerable and need someone to talk to. She's an excellent listener and leader with a willingness to learn, which makes her such a notable volunteer. She is a bright light in our community, and I am so grateful that she chose to be a Tidewell volunteer. Congratulations, Lynn, on this honor.
Oh, what an honor. I have a lot to live up to what you just shared, Linda. I'd like to thank the Chamber. I'd like to thank my volunteer coordinator, Linda Anderson, and the staff at hospice. We work as a team, and I think it's so important to recognize death care as part of health care. And this is really a lovely way to do that. And thanks so much. I feel like I'm accepting this for all of us at Hospice House and all of us who are part of Empath and Tidewell. So thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much. That was great, Lynn. Our next category is innovation and research. This category recognizes a person or a program or an organization whose work within their field has resulted in a breakthrough or a major development in medical or health science. Please help me in congratulating the Heart and Cardiovascular Center at Manatee Memorial Health. We have a video to share with you in which Andy Guz, the CEO of Manatee Memorial Hospital, shares more about this innovative approach to patient care.
It is our privilege to recognize and nominate at Manatee Memorial Hospital for the Champions of Healthcare Award in the Institution Program category. For more than 72 years, Manatee Memorial has been a pillar of cardiac excellence in our region, delivering compassionate, life-saving care while consistently pushing the boundaries of innovation in cardiovascular medicine. At the core of the program is an interdisciplinary team of expert cardiologists, cardiothoracic surgeons, and emergency care professionals working in seamless coordination to provide every patient with an individualized, comprehensive approach to care spanning assessment, diagnosis, intervention, and recovery. When seconds count, this team delivers. Their rapid response and highly skilled interventions give heart attack and cardiac arrest patients the best possible chance of survival and recovery. A shining example of their impact is the story of Ernie Withers, who collapsed from sudden cardiac arrest at the Roberto Clemente Field during Pirate Spring training. Thanks to the swift work of emergency responders and the expert care provided in Manatee Memorial's cath lab, Ernie received life-saving treatment and made a remarkable recovery, a testament to the team's commitment, precision, and skill. In addition to their legacy of service, Manatee Memorial continues to lead the region in cutting-edge cardiac innovations. In 2025, the hospital pioneered the use of artificial intelligence to help diagnose coronary artery disease. By integrating AI with computational modeling, physicians can now more precisely visualize and assess arterial blockages, enhancing treatment decisions and improving patient outcomes in profound new ways. Manatee Memorial is also the first hospital in Southwest Florida to offer the renal denervation procedure, an FDA-approved, minimally invasive treatment for patients with uncontrolled high blood pressure. This breakthrough offers new hope for those with hypertension that has not responded to conventional therapies. Further demonstrating its leadership, MMH recently completed its first Farapulse ablation procedure, a revolutionary approach for treating AFib. This technique uses pulsed electric fields rather than traditional heat or cold, minimizing risk to surrounding tissues and enhancing safety and precision for patients. In another remarkable milestone, the team also performed its first combined ablation and left atrial appendage closure using the Watchman implant, a procedure that helps reduce the risk of stroke in AFib patients and often eliminates the need for long-term blood thinners. Manatee Memorial is already among the top 10 hospitals in the United States for Watchman implants, having completed more than 2,000 procedures. From coronary bypass surgery to valve replacement, carotid artery stenting, and advanced arrhythmia treatments, the Heart and Vascular Center and Valve Institute offer a full spectrum of world-class cardiovascular services. Their commitment to patient-centered care, clinical excellence, and medical advancement continues to elevate the standard of heart care in our region. For all that they have done and continue to do for the residents of Manatee County and beyond, we are proud to recognize the Manatee Memorial Heart and Vascular Center and Valve Institute as a true champion of healthcare.
Hi. I just want to say thank you very much to Manatee Memorial Hospital and UHS for supporting us all the time and helping us bring these therapies to Manatee County. And thank you to our wonderful physicians and talented and just their dedication to innovative research that helps keep us on the cutting edge here in Manatee County. It's very exciting. Dr. Matthews, you want to say something?
Sure. It's really exciting to be able to offer these therapies to you guys, and the support that the hospital has provided to be able to allow this. We're on the global scale right now too. We're world renowned with regards to a lot of innovative clinical trials and a lot of new therapies that are being developed right here locally. I mean, it's really unbelievable that a community hospital can take such a national and global role. So really appreciate the support and the honor that you provided for us. Thank you.
I don't want to forget the wonderful staff that go through training every single day so that we can do this, and they are very skilled in their expertise. So thank you all very much. We really appreciate this.
I'm wondering just a little bit who's in the hospital right now, but I'm sure it's fine. Our next, it's really just a joke. It's completely covered. It's completely. Our next category is the institution and program category. This is designed to recognize the impact of a facility or a business, a nonprofit, a school, a government agency, or a program within an institution for its impact on healthcare in our community. This morning, I'm happy to announce the winner is the CATCH program, that is Collaborative Action Therapy for Children's Health from Step Up Suncoast, Inc. Thank you very much, Step Up Suncoast. We asked Amy Yount, the Step Up Suncoast CEO, to share how the program's making an impact in our community, particularly among children. Let's watch the video as they arrive on our stage.
I am incredibly thankful that CATCH is being honored as a champion for its impact in our region. CATCH, which stands for Collaborative Action Therapy for Children's Health, is just that, a collaborative effort between Step Up Suncoast, early childhood education providers, healthcare professionals, and our community partners to ensure that children struggling with developmental delays receive the interventions they need to succeed. CATCH offers a comprehensive approach to therapy, addressing behavioral issues, communication disorders, and underlying physical and developmental challenges. Step Up Suncoast started the CATCH program over 20 years ago when it began offering free screenings to preschool-age children. Now, our CATCH specialist, Claudia Glover, screens approximately 600 children across Manatee County annually. What makes CATCH so incredibly helpful to our community is its accessibility. Screening happens in child care centers to best serve at-risk children. We then work with the families of children who are identified with a developmental concern to link them with the appropriate healthcare providers so we can address those concerns and ensure their child has the strongest possible start in life. Thanks to forward-thinking CATCH specialists and our partners at Manatee County Children's Services, the Community Foundation for Sarasota County, the Bishop Parker Foundation, and the Service Club of Manatee County, CATCH has expanded over the years to provide free therapy to children whose families struggle to provide therapy on their own due to lack of insurance, transportation, or finances. Therapy services are provided weekly within the child care center rather than families needing to figure out how to get their children to another off-site appointment. Our therapists even involve teachers to reinforce learning in their center-based environment. CATCH assists children with speech and language delays, fine motor skills, sensory processing, cognitive development issues, and behavioral issues, contributing to improved academic performance, social skills, and overall confidence in the young clients they serve. Being named a champion of healthcare affirms Step Up Suncoast's mission and reminds us that when a community invests in its youngest members, we can improve the quality of life for current and future generations. Congratulations to the entire CATCH team and our partners.
Congratulations again.
Well, good morning to everybody. I'm definitely so honored to be standing here in front of you. I would like to thank all of you, especially the Chamber, my agency, Step Up Suncoast, who is a truly believer in all the therapy we provide from Manatee County as well. All our foundations who provide us with any support during all these 23 years. And I would like also to thank Ms. Angela, who's been with the program since 2003, from the beginning of CATCH program. Thank you all.
Thank you very much. Congratulations again. Thank you. Our next category is the Allied Health Professional category. With the Allied Health Professional Award, we recognize all those professionals whose work is critical to the overall workings of our healthcare system. This includes PAs, educators, administrators, PTs, OTs, EMTs. You get the drift. This year, I'm happy to announce the winner is Liz Brown. Liz is the Director of Outpatient Pediatric Therapy Services and Rehabilitation at Manatee Memorial Hospital. Let's hear more about Liz from Todd Sullivan, the lead physical therapist for the program.
It is with great admiration and heartfelt enthusiasm that I recognize Liz Brown for the Champions of Healthcare Award. I've had the privilege of knowing and working alongside Liz for more than 27 years, and during that time, one truth has remained constant: Liz's passion for people, patients, staff, and our community. Liz is a rare kind of leader whose decisions are not based on ego, but on empathy, humanity, and heart. Her life's work has been devoted to creating access, restoring dignity, and delivering care in ways that are truly transformative. 6 years ago, Liz was leading the outpatient pediatric therapy department at a facility where she had served for more than 25 years. When that organization chose to eliminate pediatric therapy from its business model, many would have simply moved on. Liz did not. Within just 8 weeks, she met with the executive team at Manatee Memorial Hospital, developed a comprehensive plan, and launched a brand new pediatric therapy program, bringing her entire 12-person team with her. families and children who were at risk of losing critical care found continuity, comfort, and compassion thanks to Liz's unwavering commitment. With no dedicated space at first, her team worked from meeting rooms and spare offices, yet nearly 100 patients were able to continue their therapy without interruption. Since then, the program has not only survived, but it has also thrived, nearly doubling in size, and now has a waiting list of over 100 patients. As a multidisciplinary pediatric therapy practice, the focus is on children with significant neuromotor and developmental delays, including cerebral palsy, Down syndrome, autism, and feeding disorders, just to name a few. Her team helps these children achieve developmental goals that lead them to successes in feeding, communication, mobility, and functional skills that enhance the quality of their lives. As the only acute care facility in the county providing this service, parents feel safe bringing their children to Manatee Memorial. Now overseeing the entire rehab services department, Liz brings that same tenacity and compassion into every corner of her work. She fiercely advocates for the patients and families we serve, while also ensuring her team is supported, respected, and heard. She encourages work-life balance, supports professional growth, and is always the first to offer a listening ear. Her office has become a safe space where employees can turn not just for guidance, but for comfort, hope, and strength during personal challenges and hardships. Liz's impact does not end at the hospital doors. She is deeply engaged in the community, serving as a breeder host for Southeastern guide dogs, coordinating care for out-of-state family members with cognitive and health challenges, and leading a Heart Walk team every year for the American Heart Association. She is present in every way that matters, wearing pink for Breast Cancer Awareness Month, red for heart disease awareness, mismatched socks for Down Syndrome Day, and a sock over her pants for Lymphedema Day, because these causes matter to the people who matter to her. Liz lives and leads with compassion. She does not seek recognition, but her actions speak volumes. She leads with humility, serves with grace, and cares with her whole heart. Her legacy is felt not only by her staff, patients, and colleagues, but by the community she so passionately uplifts every single day. She's the first person to volunteer for anything, whether it be in the hospital or for the hospital, such as leading a team on a Saturday to assist Habitat for Humanity, or the shoe drive for children as part of the Women's Action Committee, food drives for the Food Bank of Manatee, and most recently working with the Manatee Memorial Foundation to assist families that cannot afford much-needed pediatric therapy. There is no question that Liz Brown exemplifies what it means to be a champion of healthcare. Her leadership, her humanity, and her dedication continue to change lives, one patient, one family, and one act of kindness at a time. Thank you for considering her truly remarkable contributions.
Well, thank you. And thank you to my team, Todd Sullivan, who I've known forever. He's like my brother, and those are such kind words. Thank you to Manatee Memorial Hospital, as they like to say, for scooping us up and picking us up when we needed to be picked up. I'm truly passionate about everything that we do for the care of our patients. As the representative for occupational therapy, physical therapy, speech therapy, within our community, within our hospital, it's our job to support our physicians in our hospital to make sure that our patients and their families can go about, be in the community, live their lives as they need to with compassion and grace. And I'm truly honored to accept this award. So thank you very much.
Our next category is the nurse category, in which we honor a nurse or a nurse practitioner. What distinguishes all of the nominees in this category is the extra work, the extra things that they do outside their job description. This year, please help me in congratulating Diane Aubrey at Manatee Memorial Hospital. To share a little bit about what makes Diane a champion of healthcare, we have Dr. Teresa Raw, the medical director of Manatee Memorial Hospital's emergency department.
It is an honor to introduce you to Diane Aubrey, this year's Champions of Healthcare Award winner in the nurse category. Diane's career is a remarkable testament to what it means to be both a healer and an advocate. An exceptional nurse who's dedicated her life to caring for the most vulnerable while also mentoring the next generation of compassionate healthcare professionals. Diane began her nursing journey in 1990 at Bayfront Medical Center and quickly found her calling in neurosciences, developing an early passion for stroke care. In 1997, she helped launch the area's first dedicated stroke team, partnering with a visionary neurologist to pioneer a program that delivered outcomes so impressive, hospitals like Sarasota Memorial and St. Joseph's sought her expertise to build their own models. Diane's groundbreaking work earned her national recognition and laid the foundation for stroke care protocols still used today. But her story doesn't stop with clinical excellence. It's also one of resilience, service, and teaching. As a single mother of 3, Diane continued her education to become a nurse practitioner, balancing her professional growth with raising a family. She joined Manatee Memorial Hospital in 2008, where her heart for both patients and colleagues has shaped the emergency department into a more cohesive, compassionate, and efficient place. Diane now leads the hospital's advanced practice clinicians responsible for hiring, scheduling, and most importantly, mentoring ER providers. Her philosophy is rooted in teamwork and empathy. She built cross-departmental teams to eliminate barriers in care delivery, allowing staff to work more harmoniously and provide faster, more thoughtful patient care. Her compassion especially shines in her care for underserved populations. During the height of COVID-19, Diane noticed a heartbreaking trend. Homeless patients were arriving severely dehydrated due to a lack of access to public water. She listened, she acted, and within 48 hours, solutions were implemented. This is who Diane is, a nurse who doesn't just treat symptoms, but sees the whole person. Her advocacy didn't stop there. Diane noticed that patients without resources were being discharged in paper scrubs after losing their clothing due to illness or emergency care. Not on her watch, she personally purchased and installed a closet system in the ER and continues to collect clothing donations so patients can leave with dignity. Perhaps Diane's greatest legacy is the inspiration she has passed on to her family. Both of her daughters have followed in her footsteps. One now a nurse practitioner, the other a newly minted RN, working side by side with their mother in the ER. Her love for medicine, service, and teaching truly lives on through them. Diane Aubrey is the heart of healthcare in our community, an innovator, a teacher, a champion for the underserved, and a nurse whose passion and compassion have changed lives. We are proud to work beside you, Diane. Congratulations.
Wow, I'm not petrified at all. It has been, and I am so incredibly grateful for the acknowledgement of my contributions to not only our organization, but our outstanding team. Throughout my time here, I have served and strive to be a strong team member through leadership, education, and program development. Moments like this affirm that I am on the right path. I want to sincerely thank our leadership for investing in me. Special thanks especially to Dr. Teresa Raw, a mentor and especially a friend for the past 18 years. And especially to my teammates and of course my daughters that I am extremely, extremely proud of. I have always believed that it only takes one person to make a difference, and sometimes just one act of kindness. And there are 4 mantras that are dear to my heart that I want to share. 1, do not set limits. If you do, you will never know your true potential. Ordinary people do extraordinary things. Look around. Kindness and respect always wins. You never know that one person and what they are going through. It may be their darkest moment and you may be their light. And finally, we all have walked rocky paths as I have, and I've fallen multiple times, but luckily in my life I've had mentors that have helped me get up. But the biggest lesson that I've learned is that every once in a while, look back, because you may be the one paving the road. And again, I'm extremely honored and grateful to be here and to know all of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Diane. That was great. Our next category is the physician or dentist category. The nominations that were submitted in this category list countless hours of service that these medical professionals give to our community. Many stood out for their compassion and their willingness to help patients and serve our community in ways that go far beyond their medical practice. This year, in the physician-dentist category, we're pleased to congratulate Dr. Christopher Cooper of Lakewood Ranch Medical Center. While Dr. Cooper makes his way to the stage, we asked Mary Ellen Waska, Lakewood Ranch Medical Center's Physicians Relations Manager, to share with us a little bit about how Dr. Cooper is impacting lives in our community and beyond.
Hello, everyone. I am so excited that today we are celebrating a remarkable individual who exemplifies dedication, compassion, and service in healthcare, Dr. Christopher Cooper. Since moving to Manatee County in 2004, Dr. Cooper has woven his life into the very fabric of our community. As a Florida native, he embodies the spirit of commitment to community health alongside his wife, Dr. Kathy Cooper, who shares his vision of giving back. Together, they are a formidable force in health and wellness for our region as they raise their 3 children. His leadership as the inpatient director at Cooper Family Medical and a physician at Lakewood Ranch Medical Center and Manatee Memorial Hospital has paved the way for innovative patient care. His dedication ensures that every patient, regardless of their socioeconomic status, receives the optimal care they deserve. Beyond his medical practice, Dr. Cooper's heart for service shines brightly. He actively participates in medical missions at his church, providing essential health care to underserved communities, including significant initiatives in the Dominican Republic. Looking ahead, he plans to establish a medical clinic in Zimbabwe. His work with Champions for Africa to create and maintain a medical van in Zimbabwe illustrates his commitment to global health. Dr. Cooper's influence also extends to community health fairs in local mobile home communities and through various charitable initiatives in the Manatee County region. He is not just a pillar of our local healthcare community, but a true champion of equity and access to healthcare for all. Today, we celebrate you, Dr. Cooper. You are a steadfast, inspiring advocate for improving patient outcomes, nurturing future healthcare leaders, and addressing global health needs. Congratulations on this well-deserved Champions of Healthcare Award.
Thank you, everyone. I'm blown away, truly. I look at the winners and some of the past winners, and to be in that company is truly humbling. And like I say, I'm blown away. I can't possibly thank everybody, but the chamber, obviously, and Manatee County. We live in a wonderful county, but I want to obviously give the grace to God. He's doing everything for me, and by His grace, I march forward. I want to thank my wife for sure, and again, I don't feel like this award's for me. It's really for everybody that supported me and everybody that's at my clinic backing me up, and my family. But thank you very much. It's big shoes to fill, and I'm just so humbled by this opportunity. Thank every one of you. Thank you. I'll march forward.
Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you. Our next category is the Individual of Merit category. Through this award, we honor an individual who may or may not be a healthcare professional, whose service as a board member, a volunteer, philanthropist, or an elected official, who goes beyond his or her day job and rises to new levels to improve and support healthcare in Manatee County. This morning, our Individual of Merit Award goes to Dr. Melvin Price, MCR Health. While Dr. Price makes his way to the dais, let's hear from Arti Lawani, the Vice President of Executive Operations at MCR Health.
Meet Dr. Melvin Price, President and CEO of MCR Health, and a true champion of healthcare equity. With over 40 years of medical experience, Dr. Price joined MCR Health in 2002 and has served in several key leadership roles. In late 2022, he stepped into the CEO position during a pivotal time for the organization. Under his steady leadership, MCR Health has navigated challenges and embraced opportunities, emerging as one of the largest not-for-profit federally qualified health centers in the region. His unwavering commitment to serving everyone, especially the underserved and uninsured, has inspired a culture of excellence across MCR's locations in Manatee, Sarasota, and DeSoto counties. One of Dr. Price's proudest accomplishments is the launch of the Advanced Specialty Institute in Bradenton, which expands affordable access to outpatient procedures and specialty care for those who need it most. Most recently, Dr. Price was recognized at the 2025 Florida Podiatric Medical Association SAM Conference for his outstanding contributions to healthcare. Dr. Price is very involved in the communities and populations that MCR Health serves. He presented at the Florida Department of Veterans Affairs Spring Conference in May, speaking to hundreds of veterans regarding foot and ankle injuries related to the spine. For his visionary leadership, deep compassion, and dedication to equity and care, we are so proud that Dr. Melvin Price has been named a 2025 Champion of Healthcare by the Manatee Chamber. Congratulations.
This is truly an honor. I want to thank the Chamber, the committee, everyone in Manatee, here, our community here, as well as my fellow nominees for this. This is a truly inspiring award for me, but I want to tell you that I could not have done this without the expert help of my corporate executive team, my corporate management team, and staff, which are seated in these tables. And I am truly, truly beholden to you. And under the tutelage of an amazing board led by our board chairman, Mary Ruiz, I want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to lead you through providing health care for Manatee County for all of those that are most in need, as well as to everyone in Manatee County. Thank you so much.
Congratulations. To present our next award, I'd like to ask Dr. Michelle Morgan, the president of the Sarasota campus at Kaiser University, to join me on stage. Thank you to Kaiser University for its leadership level of sponsorship for the Champions of Healthcare Awards and for making our Youth Volunteer Award possible. Dr. Morgan.
Good morning. I'm Michelle Morgan. I'm the president for Kaiser University's Sarasota campus, and it's my honor and Kaiser University's honor and our whole team to partner this year with Manatee Chamber Champions of Healthcare Awards. At Kaiser University, we educate the youth and our communities for involvement and interest to help our health in our community. As you know, the award format called for the Chamber to announce the winner of the Youth Volunteer when the finalists in 7 other categories were announced. It's especially rewarding to sponsor the Youth Volunteer Award and Scholarship. The future of our community belongs to the bright and talented youth of Manatee and Sarasota counties. I think we would all agree. You all know that Quinn Tran, a recent graduate of Braden River High, is our 2025 Champions of Healthcare Youth Volunteer Award winner. Please help me in congratulating Quinn. As Quinn makes her way to the stage, let's watch Elijah Galongo, an educator with the Florida Department of Health, in this video describing her impressive accomplishments.
Hi everyone, my name is Elijah Halongo, and I'm honored to introduce the recipient of this year's Youth Volunteer Award, Quinn Tran. To put it simply, Quinn is a force for change, not just in Manatee County, but across the entire state of Florida. As vice president of her school's Students Working Against Tobacco Club, Quinn has brought new life into local advocacy. She's helped us reach more students, foster real conversations about health, and build a stronger, more connected youth movement. But her impact didn't stop there. When she was elected as Manatee County's first representative on the statewide SWAT Youth Advocacy Board, she brought our community's voice to the table in a whole new way. She has provided input on effective messaging for statewide youth tobacco prevention campaigns and led workshops for both adults and peers on how to connect those struggling with substance use disorders or mental health challenges to the resources that they need. Her approach has pushed the conversation beyond surface-level messaging and challenged both peers and professionals to think differently about prevention by bringing mental health into the spotlight. Put Quinn in a room, and she'll walk out with everyone inspired by her and eager to follow her vision. She listens deeply, leads with compassion, and always looks for the most meaningful way to make an impact. Her impact is a reminder that influence comes from action, not age, and that some of the most powerful movements begin with youth who care deeply about their cause. Quinn, watching you transform the landscape of youth advocacy in Manatee County has inspired me more than you know. The way you lead with purpose, empathy, and courage makes it clear that you will continue to drive meaningful change, no matter where your path takes you. Everyone here today can feel assured that the future of public health is in good hands, because it's in the hands of leaders like you. Please join me in celebrating the 2025 Champions of Healthcare Youth Volunteer, Quinn Tran.
Oh, sorry. During the time that I was sitting down there and listening to you guys' statements, it's really inspired me a lot. But when I come up here and listen to Elijah's statement, it just kind of breaks me in tears. Thank you so much, Elijah. Thank you to people in the Florida Health Department, and thank you for everyone who's here today. Because without your invisible push to nurture a healthy community, I wouldn't be having the opportunities to participate in so many volunteering opportunities at my school. And without every support of the administration, the teachers at Ram River High School, I know I'll send you guys later this video, but thank you so much if you're seeing this video, because without you guys, I wouldn't be who I am today and having such a strong inspiration to continue to serve my community. And thank you to my mom and my sister today. If you don't mind, I said in Vietnamese for my mom, but con cảm ơn mẹ rất là nhiều. Vì nếu mà không có mẹ thì con sẽ không có làm một người tốt được. And once again, thank you so much for everyone here.
Well, my friends, I think our future's in good hands. To help Quinn achieve her future goals, she will receive a $1,000 scholarship check in addition to her awards trophy.
Want me to hold on to this?
Yeah, please, it's kind of heavy. Thank you.
You're going to have a heck of a time getting that in the ATM machine. Thanks very much, Quinn. That was great. I always get a little teary with the high school students. I don't know why. Our final award, kind of the pinnacle of the honors we're announcing this morning. I'd like to ask Dan Eveloff with Regions Bank to come back to the dais. Regions Bank stepped forward at the very beginning of our planning more than 10 years ago to support the Champions of Healthcare Awards as our presenting sponsor. And they've committed again this year to our top-level sponsorship. So Dan, thanks very much to you and to Regions Bank for your outstanding support in making this awards breakfast such a great success.
Thank you, Matt. On behalf of Regions Bank, I am honored to be here this morning to celebrate so many true champions in our community. The Manatee Chamber's Champions of Healthcare Awards shine a bright light, on the outstanding achievements happening every day across our healthcare community. These awards not only recognize excellence, but help raise awareness of the incredibly positive impact being made by individuals and organizations throughout Manatee County. Regions Bank is proud to have been the presenting sponsor of this program since its inception. Jackie, I'm not going to share how many years that's been, but your vision for this event has truly been inspiring at a time when there were so many headwinds challenging healthcare. And really what it's become is really remarkable. So congratulations to you, Jackie. Congratulations to the Chamber. But supporting this celebration of healthcare excellence is a privilege we don't take lightly. It's one we look forward to continuing for many years to come. And to all of today's nominees, finalists, and winners, I offer my heartfelt congratulations. I know our judges had an incredibly tough job this year. The depth of commitment, innovation, and compassion represented among these nominees is truly remarkable. You are all making a difference, and we applaud your efforts. And at Regions Bank, we are strong advocates for the healthcare community here in Manatee County. We've had a deep presence here since the early 90s. Seems like yesterday. And throughout that time, we've built meaningful partnerships with local healthcare providers, nonprofits, and programs, all with the shared goal of enhancing care and improving lives. We are especially proud of the long-standing relationship we've established with healthcare professionals and practices across the region. Your work is essential, and we are grateful to stand beside you as a trusted partner. Once again, congratulations to all the honorees. Thank you for your dedication, and thank you for allowing Regions Bank to be part of this inspiring celebration. I now have the privilege of introducing you to the 2025 Champions of Healthcare Lifetime Achievement Award recipient, Daniel Fetrich. As we bring Mr. Fetrich forward to accept this award, let's hear from Mary Ruiz, a Champions of Healthcare Award Lifetime Achievement Award winner herself, who will share a little bit more about Dan.
Congratulations, Dan, on the honor of earning the 2025 Champions of Healthcare Lifetime Achievement Award. It couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. All through your years as CEO of Blake Hospital, you were the one who was calm in a crisis, fair in any conflict, and fast with the humor that broke the tension. Your care and respect for other people is genuine because it comes from deep within your spiritual belief that we are here to serve and encourage others. When you first arrived, there was no hospital in Manatee County that could offer trauma-level care. As a mom, I know what that meant. My son, at 19 years old, had to be flown to Tampa General after a serious car accident. Jesse made it and is well today, but not everyone survives the time to fly to trauma care. It took years of physician recruitment, specialty construction, and regulatory processes, but Dan led his team and medical staff to the Level 2 trauma center that we have today. As if that were not enough, cases were presenting in the trauma center with chemical, inhalation, road, and electrical burns that required intensive care, surgery, and rehabilitation at a level not available in Manatee County. Expert care was needed to save limbs and restore hand function. Dan led the effort to open burn and rehabilitation services, which are a rarity outside of large cities. But Manatee County has these services because we had Dan Friedrich. Not many medical administrators can make the claim that their leadership saved so many lives and spared so much disability. Dan Friedrich certainly can, but he never would take any such credit. Dan, you continue to give to your community in your retirement as the volunteer director of St. Joseph's Food Pantry and as healthcare chair on the MCR Health Board of Directors. That is what real healthcare heroes do. They keep finding ways to make it better. On behalf of our entire region, for all of the ways that you have made a difference in our collective and individual health, and for all of the ways that you continue to give back, congratulations on a lifetime of achievement.
Dan, your dedication has touched countless lives and shaped the very fabric of our healthcare community. Your achievements are immeasurable, and your legacy will continue to inspire for generations to come. On behalf of all of us, thank you. And we are truly honored to recognize you as this year's Champions of Healthcare Lifetime Achievement Award winner.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Whew. Thank you. This is indeed an honor. I want to thank first my wife, Debbie. It was a real team effort. You know, we both had very demanding careers and worked and just kind of always there to make it all happen. Also, I've always considered myself just a cheerleader. It was a lot of people that made those things happen. I had an idea, I put it out there, and they did it, kind of thing. It's really made the community just so much better, some of the things that we accomplished over the years. So not long after I graduated with my master's in hospital and health administration, I got a newsletter from our program director, and there was some, you know, healthcare news in there, things about the program, that kind of thing. But on the last page was a poem. I remember looking at it and reading it, and it really elucidated, I think, and brought together a lot of my ideas about the direction of how I thought my life should unfold. It kind of defined the standards of what we should and should not be doing and how we should be trying to do it and that. So I cut it out and put it on the little glass under my desk, on the top of your desk, you have a piece of glass, and I just slid it under there, and it stayed there for 35 years. And I didn't read it every day, but often enough to know that it was something that I could absorb that wisdom and live by, kind of thing. And while I found it to be especially comforting, especially to read in challenging times and stuff. You could just go in and sit and think, oh my gosh, where are we going? What did I do now? You could sit back and say, wow, the compass is still there. So it kept me grounded in a lot of ways and kept me with my principles that I wanted to accomplish. So it was written in the 1840s, actually, by Ralph Waldo Emerson. And some of you may have heard this before, but I'll leave you with this. To laugh often and much, to win the respect of intelligent people and the affection of children, to earn the appreciation of honest critics and endure the betrayal of false friends, to appreciate beauty, most of all, to find the best in others, to leave the world a bit better, whether by a healthy child, a garden patch, or a redeemed social condition, to know that one life is breathed easier because you have lived. This is to have succeeded. I wish you all success and thank you.
Well, what a fabulous celebration we've had this morning. I tell people about this event, and I say, you're going to leave feeling really good about your community when you hear about all the great things that people are doing. It really is an uplifting event. You know, Manatee County is a place where people are dedicated to making a difference, and that goes for healthcare as well as many other areas. I leave here humbled by the knowledge that we live in a community where individuals, businesses, and institutions work together for the good of all. Thank you again to our sponsors. I hope you'll take the time to patronize these businesses and let them know you appreciate their generosity in supporting the Champions of Healthcare Awards. For all our nominees and finalists, we have a beautiful certificate for you to take with you this morning. You can come up and get that. I ask that all of our finalists, all of our winners, please come to the stage after we adjourn, and we're going to be taking several group photos. All the finalists, please, not just the winners, all the finalists and the winners, please make your way to the stage. Again, another shout out to the chamber staff and the healthcare committee for their work on what a spectacular event. And thanks to all of you. Thanks for attending. We appreciate your support. We look forward to seeing you at next year's Champions of Healthcare Awards. We stand adjourned. Thank you.